Back to the communication. See,
Sorry.
these two got it down. They have to get it right. So
Yeah.
they work it out.
Yeah,
We need some pointers.
Yeah, we do.
Well, you see, I got my ears are pretty large, so when she
They are
talks,
large.
I could hear.
Large.
And when she feels like I don't hear, she talks even louder.
I like that.
And she has a great singing voice, so I
Hey guys, if it's crazy,
All right, go now.
wait.
Get in there! Oh my God!
Hey guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah, and have a nice day.
Good God!
I love the Family Mess. Oh,
Oh my God!
You got Ian. You got Ian.
You didn't know that
Come on, man. You can't. All right, man.
Did you hear that?
Welcome to episode 8 of The Family Mess. I'm your host, Ian, and this is my wife and co-host, Nathalie. The Family Mess, the podcast about life with kids and all things adulting. Let's talk. Why are you looking at me like that with that crazy look on your face?
Because I love you so much.
You're lying.
You're
I don't
so
believe you one bit. But this is episode 8 today where we have guests in our studio.
Whoop, whoop.
The bedroom today. And the discussion today that we decided to talk about was how do you balance your family when you have a health issue or a health crisis in your home? How do you continue to take them to school? How do you balance everything? You know, when you have sickness in your life, how do you deal with it? You know, like I said a couple weeks ago, remember, Nathalie, I was sick with that bacterial infection, whatever the hell it was. I don't know at the time. Do you know what it was?
No. I'm not a doctor.
My wife hates me because as I was sick, she made fun of me and said I was puny in the last episode.
This is all old news. Why do you keep bringing this up?
I was sick and I was trying to take care of the kids and she's relentless.
Take care of kids. All you did was sit around and mope and yell at everybody.
I think,
Exactly.
I think you're right, but whatever.
Talk about our guests that we have here today. Ian, introduce
Oh,
them.
today's guest, our first guest on our podcast. I'm so proud to have you guys in our studio today. Is my friend Ricardo and his, I can't pronounce your name.
Mai Linh.
Mai Lihn.
What's up, guys?
In the studio today. I'm so happy I could cry.
Happy to
Thank
be
you
here.
for having us.
I need a cheer button that I can press.
There's an app for that.
I got to get that next time for this. So, but yeah, they're in our studio today, and we're going to talk about the topic of balancing your family life when you have a sickness and disease. So, Ricardo, do you want to go first and explain pretty much?
Yeah, I'll take it from here. You know,
Go ahead.
You know, happy to be here. You know, oh my gosh, you know, so proud of you guys. This is awesome. You know, love the show thus far. You know, it's always a riot when I'm around Ian and Nat because you know it's real. It's real. It's like they're about to cut each other 1 minute, and then you know next minute it's like okay, where'd they go? Yeah, a very good topic. Myself, I've known Ian for a while.
Man, you guys go back. That's like, over 20 years?
Oh, gosh.
Is it middle school or high school? It's been a
I
long
mean,
time.
I think Ian and I used to share diapers at one point in time. No, but for real, it was high school.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, high school, almost from our freshman year, I think.
Yeah, Ian was always able to do more push-ups than I was, and he would.
I don't think so.
He'd always blow up my head. Oh, Ricardo, you're so huge. I'm like, yeah.
No,
whatever.
he was. Don't listen. I was skinny and
Mister, oh, I'm Jamaican. I'm gonna eat all the yuca and cassava and plantains, and you know, I don't need anything else. But my muscles are still bigger than everybody else.
Yes, you understand me well, Ricardo. Thank you so much.
No, we go back a while, and you know, we've had very similar paths. We were, worked with the same company for a while, and then we split ways. However, you know, we've always kept in touch. You know, he had his family, and you know, I'm happy for him in that. And myself, I've had a few trial one, not few, but trial and error. But you know, person with that I'm with out now, Mai Linh, I can't ask for anything better. I mean,
Yeah.
God's blessed me in so many different ways.
I'm so happy too.
Yes, we're happy for you,
I'm
Ricardo.
very
And I'm
happy.
happy to see your metamorphosis. You've always been a great guy.
I've
But,
seen
like, to
him
see
change
you-
into an awesome awesome fella.
Yes, he's a family
I
man.
could cry.
Nice guy. Yes.
Is that a hair joke or what?
Are you making fun of my hairline?
No, I'm
Sweating.
talking about my hairline.
Oh,
Both y'all
God.
got hairline problems.
Oh, God.
Y'all good, y'all.
Oh,
We're
God.
more aerodynamic now. It's easier for us when we're running.
I'm going to get myself a haircut after the show, so I'll be fine.
But yes, well, Ricardo, just tell us a little bit about your story.
Okay, well, Mai Linh and I, we've been married for a while now, going on, 5 years now?
We forget,
Feel
too.
like it?
We forget all the time.
It's okay. I was 3 years off the other day.
Oh, she was. It wasn't even close.
I mean,
We're
got
at 3
hours.
years.
Yeah. However, when we met, we've been, officially together for more than that. However, Mai Linh has been an unfortunate situation. She was diagnosed with cancer, a little bit younger than majority of the people out there. However, that's something that I knew of, and I understand in myself that I would have to be accepting of that situation. Again, it's one of those things when you get into a relationship, you have to know that person not just for what you may see immediately, but for also what's underneath that makes them the true person. One of those things, even though she was a cancer survivor, I felt like it was one of those things that gave her that extra strength that you wouldn't see in other people. It was one of those things that also actually gave her a different type of motivation to keep going, no matter what. I mean, with her situation, she's still, going through treatments now. She's on her, I wouldn't say third type of chemo. However, if you look at her and you saw her smile every day, that would be the last thing you'd think that she'd been going through it or gone through, I would say. As far as how we balance that act, I got to say it's like a circus sometimes. I'm always probably the clown, and she's the elegant trapeze act that's floating along, got things. However, I'm here at the bottom, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna catch everything that comes this way, and make sure it doesn't hit the floor. There's rough times, and there's those good times. But once we laugh and we pray together, and we confide in each other, I think that's one of the easy things that makes it go a little smoother. God never gives us something that we can't handle and that we can't gain strength from. I thoroughly believe that.
Yes.
In all my journeys, Ian, I could say Ian and what he's going through and what he's been through and stuff like that too. It's he could tell you.
I got a bunch of stories, man.
And his biceps can again prove it.
But you guys have two kids?
Let's see. Let's talk officially and
How
technically.
many kids do you have?
So technically,
I like the word technically.
there's
Let's go.
technicalities in this one.
Yeah, let's go.
So technically,
Just add them all up.
Yeah. Okay, officially 3
Yes.
together.
Okay.
Technically, 1 each of our own. I have an older stepdaughter, and it's the equation that makes the stories and the memories memorable. We have all kinds of special games and all kinds of special little things that we do as a family that you don't come up on your own. It's when you're around this group of people you call family is what makes things like, okay, when I come home, regardless of what went on that day, and you look at them, it's like, okay, this is one of the reasons why I'm living for, and this is why I go through some of the things that I go through sometimes. It's for them.
Now, how old are the kids?
Oh my gosh, I want to say they're all 35 as far as mannerism. The youngest just turned 10.
10 years old?
10 going on 20.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
She is Miss Personality, I gotta say that.
That's crazy.
And the middle one, he's 16.
That's your boy.
Yeah, that's my son.
That's the one I tried to keep up in the race and almost died. Thinking I was strong. You can't get a 16-year-old body is almost impossible to keep up.
We were
with
there
him
once, Ian.
when we were
there
40.
once.
I tried and he just ran past me. I was like, I'm done.
It's one of those dreams that we try to relive all the time.
I
We end
give
up
up.
hurting things.
I give up.
We just gotta let it go sometimes.
Oh, I let it go
Like the
too.
movie, just let it go. So he's 16, going on 17. Nudging me for a car, all those things that we went through that age. And then I have the 23-year-old. It's funny because she kind of laid the groundwork for everything that I am predicting, as I would say. Because every time one of the younger ones try to pull something fast, it's funny because I'm like, you know what, I've been through this before. Go ahead. You're making me laugh right now. Let's see how this turns out. But again, it's those dynamics that make your family what it is. Because, none of them are exactly the same, and they're never going to be on the same page. However, you bring it in, and that's what makes your family.
So how do you guys juggle with going for treatments and with the kids with their schedules? They do activities and things like that. How do you juggle that stuff?
Mai Linh, you want to take this one first of all, and I'll try to be the clown and pick up the pins as you drop them.
Sure. So, of course, the oldest one, she's on her own, so we don't have to worry about taking care of her on a daily basis. For my daughter, the 10-year-old, she's probably the busiest of them all with her activities. So typically in the morning, we'll drop, the 10-year-old, the 16-year-old off at school, and they're pretty much taken care of for several hours. So we try to do our treatments.
Thank God for school,
Yes, thank God for school. So we try to do the treatments and appointments and scans and labs and all that in the middle of the day or in the morning. So after they're kind of, accounted for. My daughter has a nanny, so after school she's taken care of through dance class because she has dance 4 times a week. She has piano also, and then she has stage practice on Saturday mornings. So
she's busy.
She's really busy. Wow. So during the week, at least we know she's accounted for until we're done with treatment and work for the most part. And then I think the tricky one, though, is getting the 16-year-old to work and back and fed.
Yes,
he's often very hungry.
I like that part, fed.
Because, as they grow, they seem to consume twice as much.
Who you telling? We got these 2 boys here. The food it's never enough. It's never enough.
Highly recommend membership to one of those wholesale clubs.
Oh God! We are. We have 2. We have what?
Is this a plug for a possible sponsor?
I love you, Costco. We love you. We love you so much.
Hey, Publix BOGOs. I gotta plug those too. The 16-year-old is definitely a challenge because, yes, he actually is working, and it's funny because he's got a dream position, I would say, for his age. He started off volunteering at a local church.
That's right, I remember this.
Yeah, and with that, as they saw him engaged into the program, they actually offered him a part-time position to come on, doing some technical stuff that normally you would hire an adult to do. So we're blessed, and he's fortunate to be having that type of experience and training at this age. However, again, he's on the cusp of, hey, Dad, I need a car. And again, that's always a challenge.
Of course, always.
Taking it one day at a time, setting expectations, setting ground rules, setting up lines of communication so that we're always on the same track. I mean, again, our lives are going all different directions, especially with Mai Linh's treatments. And, sometimes she has her days where she's not feeling up to, the normal family functions. However, again, that's where we rely on each other.
Yeah.
It's funny because one of the things my son did recently was he actually introduced us to Google Calendar. And, he kind of, I would say, streamlined all of our events so that we could see it as a family.
So you all share the same calendar?
Yeah, it's like a family calendar.
We need to do something like that, Nathalie.
Yeah, I looked into it. I just haven't executed because
just lazy.
If I don't execute,
execution is probably 75% of the task.
Yeah.
Once it's done, it's like, oh, this is kind of like we can all look at this together and be on the same page.
Yeah, I think that does work. The whole family has a family calendar. That's a damn good idea.
Yeah,
I'm glad
I
somebody
talked to you about it. You just.
I don't remember you talking to me about that.
That's okay.
You see, that was before
communication
dinner.
thing.
Did you see how she just dismissed me like I was just? She just. Oh, it's okay.
Back to the communication. See,
Sorry.
these two got it down. They have to get it right. So
Yeah.
they work it out.
Yeah,
We
it's
need,
very
we need some
important.
pointers.
Yeah, we do.
Well, you see, I got my ears are pretty large, so when she
They are
talks,
large.
I could hear.
Large.
Then when she feels like I don't hear, she talks even louder.
I like that.
And she has a great singing voice, so I could tune into that even when it's like, oh yes, now she means business. You know, but you know, like I said, it's always going to be a challenge. It's never going to be, you know, a smooth day. However, you know, let me ask you this: do you ever get stuck on a speed bump?
Yes.
But I mean, physically, do you ever get stuck in a speed bump?
No, you just kind of hit it and it makes your car bump a little bit. But
Right. What do? You push the gas.
Yeah.
You gotta keep pushing the gas.
That's a good point.
You know, like Dory said, you just gotta keep swimming sometimes.
Yeah,
And
that's a very good point.
you know, things will work out, but again, you can't stop and wait for your car to roll back. You gotta keep pushing that gas and move forward. And I'll tell you this, I thoroughly got seeing a lot of this and take a lot of this strength and you know, moving forward from, you know, seeing Mai Linh of what she's gone through. I mean, the amount of surgery she's gone through and again, the amount of chemo she's gone through. A normal person, you'd be like, okay, that's it. I'm throwing it in. That's it. I'm done. But again, seeing her smiling and still, I mean, goodness sake, what was that? The first couple of weeks after her recent surgery, she's like, let's go for a run. And I'm like,
Oh.
and here I am gasping and she's just like smiling and running along. I'm like,
How do you do that?
I think it was just the endorphin rush. Because
sounded good at the
after
time.
that, I
That's a
died
hell of
for
an
like 3
endorphin
weeks.
rush. Damn.
It was too soon.
Oh, man.
But you did it though. I mean, that's
Yes.
the thing, to have the mentality just to say, you know what? I may not be feeling great, or were you feeling great at that time, or you were feeling like okay, but you're
Okay,
like, I gotta
yeah.
go do something, and
Yeah.
and to be able to get out and do that and kick your husband's butt while you're at it, like
Yeah.
I give you mad
Always.
props for that.
Always.
Man.
I would say the times after surgery or during and after surgery recovery is probably the hardest. The treatments, I mean, this time around I'm lucky because the type of chemo I'm doing, it's more of like a maintenance drug, so it's not so taxing, I guess.
It's not as aggressive
It's not-
as some of the other ones.
It just works differently.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not the kind that's going to kill all the
Everything.
all your cells.
Everything.
It's more designed to attack the bad cells, which, you know.
She's still got glamorous hair, I'll tell you that.
Oh, thanks. I've had to regrow
does
it a
look
few
nice.
times.
It
Thank
does
you.
Yeah.
look nice.
But it's, you know, it's after the surgery when things that are so normal, like sweeping the house 4 times a day after crumbs when the kids eat, where I can't do that. So it's more like glaring at everyone else around me and how they can't see the crumbs on the floor.
Oh.
But, you know, them having to kind of step it up and sweep a little bit more. And, I mean, they definitely come together and help out where they can.
Do you have to like
Thank
let,
God for the RoboVac. Oh my God.
Yeah.
do you have to like learn to let things go that would normally bother you? Like, oh my god, like because or else you're taking up energy. Like
Yes.
your good energy on worrying about stuff that you really at this point in time you can't handle. Is that how do you
Yeah.
work with that? How do you do
So
it?
that's probably one of my biggest struggles is to let go. And we actually have a painting in the house that says like letting go takes more strength than holding on. Because you're really using
wanna get
so
that.
much energy to worry about things that don't matter or that you can't change at the moment. So that's something I struggle with. And Ricardo and I are actually polar opposites. And I feel that he doesn't worry ever.
Well,
so
that's the island in him.
Ricardo-
You know?
Yeah.
Ricardo's
Listen.
like from his family's Trinidadian. He can't help but
As long as I know Ricardo, he's been the same person forever. Doesn't worry about nothing. Just
That's that
cool,
island man.
calm,
yeah.
all
There's a guy at my job. He's from like Guyana. He doesn't worry about
Oh, don't say that. Don't
anything.
say that. That's going to start a war.
Oh.
Don't
anything.
say that.
So that's like an island thing, man. You know, that's like something with the island people that like you just know. What's that Jamaican term?
I have no idea.
There's one.
Don't worry.
I'm not really Jamaican, so.
Don't worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be all right. You know, that's Bob Marley. So you know. But Mai Linh, how do you? What's something that you would What's a word of advice to someone, another mother or someone out there who is fighting an illness, and trying to raise children at the same time? What's some advice that you could give to them? Something that you wish someone had told you, or that you have found that has been helpful to you to share with someone else.
Well, so for the daily tasks, or even the bigger task, is just taking one step at a time, literally. I mean, it sounds so trite, but it's really so true. Because you really have to give yourself that grace, you know? And I pray for that all the time, for grace. Grace to endure the pain, grace to get to the first step out of bed, to use the bathroom for the first time, grace to, you know, look at your family and see that it hurts them too, and grace to appreciate the extra grace that they bless you with, you know, your family, and not being afraid to lean on others, because there's such a community of people that are willing to help and willing to love. And sometimes, especially for people like me, if there are other moms or other beings like me, we don't know how to ask for help. So you really, for me, the struggle is just keeping it all on my shoulders and trying to do everything myself. When people, especially family, if you have it, grandparents, and churches, people from work, your best friends, whoever it is, really take them up on the simple things that you thought you could do, but you really maybe can't, maybe not for a week or 2 or 3, and just leaning on others.
And so when also leaning into that, what are some things that people can do? I guess some things that your friends or family, you know, I know people that have been sick, but I'm like, I don't know how to help. I don't know what to do. I want to do something, but I'll be honest, I end up not doing anything. And then I'm like, oh, damn, I suck. That sucks. But, you know, but I would like to. So what are some things that people can do to help, to be of help?
So some things that would be helpful are that our church has done before, is setting up meal trains, and they bring us meals. And I think because our dietary requests have gotten a little more complicated for people's normal cooking. So
because you guys have transitioned to vegan, right?
Yes.
Are you pure vegan? No meat at all? Nothing? Not even fish?
Well, yes. You know,
fake fish.
I want to say about two fake fish. No, fake fish is not fish.
I don't think Frankenfish is good for our diet.
I mean, I want to say about 2 years ago. You know, after her second bout of chemo, you know, one of the things that we analyzed in our lifestyle was diet. And when I say diet, I mean our choice of foods. Even though we had given up beef and pork, we were still, you know, eating dairy and eggs and chicken. And, you know, it's funny because, kind of thinking back of what I grew up with back in the islands and seeing the quality and the food that was back there and comparing it to how things are raised now, it was kind of scary. And then I think Mai Linh and I think my son or somebody else watched
What the Health.
What the Health, yes. And, you know, it kind of opened up everybody's eyes. I had been following a few people on YouTube as far as, you know, being on a vegan diet, but at the same time staying in shape and getting the nutrients. Because there's a big, big misconception that you can't get the necessary nutrients you know, that you would need on plants only. I mean, if you think about it, look at the size of a cow, and what does a cow eat all day? And yet still, they're over 400 something pounds.
I mean, I can't be eating no grass all day.
I'm not saying eat grass all day, but I mean, you know, you don't see him eating a burger, and he's still thriving.
Elephants too. Elephants are huge.
You know?
Buffalo.
I mean, some of the biggest animals on the planet, and they only eat plants. But
Gorillas.
Still, they're thriving.
Yep, gorillas. Yeah.
I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong, Mai Linh, but I feel like this recent surgery, your recovery time, and as far as how you recovered was slightly different. And I feel it has a lot to do with, you know, the choice in diet as far as, you know, giving up some of those things that can cause inflammation and slow down sometimes the healing process.
Yeah, I can attest to that. I think it did help out. That's probably why I wanted to go running so soon, but I actually really wasn't ready to go running.
That happened to me too after I got back from Denver. So I tried working out when I was sick, and that didn't work out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, your style of working out, Ian, you know, for all purposes of you know, identifying, I would say.
I do cardio.
No, but you're trying to, when your workout is like, okay, let's lift the whole gym.
No, I stopped that 3 years ago. I stopped it. Tell him, Nathalie, I stopped.
You know,
I stopped doing that.
Again, I got to give his biceps a plug by themselves. Sorry.
He got mini biceps now.
I know.
You're hating on me.
Sorry, I digress. I told me
She
he had an air booty the other day. I was like, oh.
My Ling, listen to my wife.
Air
Okay.
booty.
I've spoiled her with my body over these years because I've had the body of a god, right?
I like that.
And I'm
so
I'm egotistical because I know I look good, okay? So all y'all listening can hate if you want, but you saw my pictures. So, Ricardo.
All I gotta say is my calves are a little bit bigger than you.
Oh, your calves are way bigger. I had little goat calves right now, but...
That's all I got on you. That's all I got on you. I'm sorry.
I lose a little bit of weight, and then she's like, air booty, you're skinny. Oh, it's tough being sick, though, man. You just can't do anything. You just got to sit the whole time, and as your body gets better, then you can do stuff. But you want to do stuff, but it's difficult.
I would admit, I don't feel all of her frustrations, but I can sense her frustrations. Yeah. Especially, when she can't do what she normally wants to do, like, I would say after surgery and, after certain types of treatments. However, she's honed her skills in other things. I mean, she'll, focus her efforts some other places. She is great at crafting now. I think we're going to be setting up a small sweatshop at the house. But, again, it's kind of like, where do you want to put your focus? Do you want to put your focus in the fact that you're incapable, or do you want to put your focus in the fact that you are a living being and you have a God-given life and you have the ability to heal? I mean, because if we're focusing on what we can do, which direction are we going to go? Right. Versus, yes, I know I'm still capable of doing this. Let me put my efforts there so that way I take less focus off what I can't do and let my body do what it's got to do to heal.
Right, that's true. I've heard a lot of doctors talk about your mindset, and the mindset has a huge impact on someone's recovery and healing and just everything. Their body's healing itself just based on their mind and how they process things instead of being like, oh, woe is me. Try to lift themselves up as much and in many ways as they can. Right. So you guys also, you said you're having an event coming up.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes, and I again one of those things that helped her put her focus and her strengths in other areas. It's this event coming up, and it's the first one in Orlando. I'll let Mai Linh get a little deeper into that because again, this is her baby, and I'm so proud of her in taking this on because she's always wanted to do something bigger and better to help the community as far as the other individuals that are going through what she's going through.
Thank you. So this month, September 21st at 1:30 to 3:30 p.m., we are hosting...
And that's in Orlando?
Yes, it's going to be actually in Winter Park, at Cycle Bar Winter Park.
Park, Florida.
Yes, Winter Park, Florida. It's going to be Orlando's first ovarian cycle event. So this is actually a series of indoor cycle series that's put on throughout the nation. It's directly benefiting Ovarian Cancer Research Alliance, which is actually, other than the government, the largest non-government funder for ovarian cancer research in the nation. So we have actually filled the studio, and this is a fundraising event, so all of our participants are encouraged to raise money towards the actual research amount. So we're over 15,000 right now. I set our goal at 20,000, so we have 2 weeks left, and I'm really hoping that we can reach our goal.
Are you going to go out there and you're going to be biking?
I am biking, yes. And Ricardo's wearing his special shorts.
And he's going to try to bike with you. Of course, you're going to wait out
with my air booty.
Yes.
So you've been training, so you're ready, right?
Well, see, I wanted to be training. As we said, I had surgery in May, and so I started working out 6 weeks after, and that was too soon. I needed to take like another 3 to 4 weeks off, and then we had to start back in really slow. So I'm kind of like just finishing my first full workout week. But yeah,
doesn't matter though.
Yeah.
You'll tear him up regardless.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, her muscle memory is ridiculous. So it's like next week she'll be doing like, back, rollovers and all this other stuff. Like eyes closed, no problem. It's an indoor ride, so a lot of people when they first heard about it, they're like, "Oh, I got to get on a bike and I got to get out on the road." I'm like, no, it's indoor ride. It's like a spin class. But this
cool.
is
Okay,
and how far do you ride?
Like a stationary?
I mean,
It's stationary, so it's 45 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, like
But it's led by an
like a
instructor, a
spin class.
cycle bar star, and
Oh.
they're pretty good and they're upbeat. I wanted to mention too, the reason why I really wanted to have it in September is because this is Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month, and I don't think that ovarian cancer has the awareness that's really needed. It's not going to be too long until you walk into any store and see the store covered in pink, leading into October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And, thank God for the promotion awareness that we've had from breast cancer patients, because that's kind of segued into some of the hormonal therapies, that we've had. But ovarian cancer is actually one of the leading causes of death of cancer in women. So
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
it's like a silent killer because you and the thing is that especially for example in Mai Linh's case, when she was, I would say, misdiagnosed at a younger age, they looked at her and said, "Oh no, you're too young. You couldn't be going through this. This is something else. This is just like a cyst or something like that," and they ruled it out. However, there was more symptoms to follow. I think you could share on some of those symptoms to kind of look out for, right?
yeah, so some of the main symptoms to listen to your body about, they're so commonly felt in women, and that's why it is kind of like a silent killer. But if you feel anything different than normal, bloating, fatigue, I'm talking about fatigue to if your mom's out there, the fatigue you felt in the first trimester. So if you're feeling really tired, changes in your bathroom habits, whether urinating frequently or the other, and obviously pain, which a lot of times as women we deal with cramping and some upset stomach, and it's kind of overlooked. But if you're kind of feeling like it's more than average, I would definitely press to look into this. And unfortunately, there's no early detection. So it's not like cervical cancer where your yearly pap smears looking for those abnormal cells. There's nothing like that. So it's kind of almost like if you really feel that way, press for an ultrasound.
That's like step one, is just to trust your doctor. And that's always one of the important things I always tell people too about being an advocate for yourself.
Yes.
Doctors don't know everything.
They don't.
They are people just like you.
They don't.
And if you know your body and you feel a certain way, then you push them to get testing. And if you push them, they will. But if not, they'll just go, well, it's this, and then that's it. And,
Exactly.
And it's your health. It's your body.
I'm going through that right now.
Yeah, you have to fight for yourself.
One
I
colonoscopy later.
Can you give us the website, the information for your event, the website, and
Yes.
any other information that we need to know?
So the website you can go and check out, it's okrahope.org, so okrahope.org/Orlando. You'll notice there it says that it's sold out on the top, but that's just for the actual on-site participants. But we are still open for virtual riders, so you can definitely still participate and create a fundraiser page from there. Set it up to send to your email list or your social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is, and people can donate to your page, and that goes towards the Orlando ride. So we're really trying to hit that $20,000 number.
Is that for just your overall for Orlando, the fundraising efforts for Orlando?
Just for Orlando, yes.
Okay, I'm about to put myself on your guys' schedule.
Awesome.
I may not be able to keep up. You may see me drop out. And
you can go on the waiting list.
It's okay. You'll see me on the floor
I won't be there.
defib.
Yes, if there's a waiting list or whatever, I mean, we'll definitely give a donation. But yeah, if there is a waiting list and we can get on it to get in,
Yes.
and try to, hey, we're gonna sit in the back.
Who's gonna sit in the back? I'm still recovering from my sickness, dude.
Yeah, but we're gonna ride. Hey,
What?
is Mai Linh making
Come on, man.
excuses?
I'm not Mai Linh though. I'm Ian, so I'm
Yeah.
struggling.
Hey, Ian,
Mai
I
Linh the wuss.
heard you got to work on an air booty.
Mai Linh is much stronger than me. Listen, I look up to you because I have no strength. I barely made it through a month and a half of what I had, and you're going through something much worse.
You are very strong, and very much a fighter.
I mean, you are an inspiration to a lot of people out there that are going through something similar right now. I mean, I just couldn't imagine, but because
you've had several different treatments and surgeries, and I mean, I'll tell you, I'm looking at her right here, and if she wasn't telling me that something was going on with her, I would have no idea. No. I mean, her face is, she is as bright as can be. She got a little glow. She sure does.
You do. I mean, I hate to say it, but the cancer's affected me personally. I've had a couple of friends that have passed away from it. And to see you that's going through the treatments and you're just...
And it's not like it's just now. This is a few years.
This is ongoing. And
this is my 11th year.
Wow.
And I'm looking at you and I'm like, oh my gosh, well,
I'm telling you would pass her on the road and not know anything is going on. I mean
she would actually pass you on the road.
I already know that. I already know that. I already know.
That is right, man. That's so
I already know that.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing your story and what your family's going through and how you guys are overcoming that and how you're persevering and for me, it gives me a little bit of I don't even know how to put it into words, but to know what you're battling and what you're fighting in life, but how you take it, how you deal with it, how you manage it. So you conquer it. It doesn't conquer you. Like that to me is like amazing. And, cause I'm a little crap that I deal with around here. It's like nothing, but I'll be bitching and moaning about it, but
She was bitching and moaning before you got here.
I sure was. You threw my book out, but that's okay. We'll talk about that.
That's
later.
Another story.
But
I mean, sometimes, I gotta admit, anyway. Sometimes you just gotta let frustration out, I mean, again,
Do you feel, wait, hold on, I was kind of wrapping up, but do you ever feel bad for getting mad at her? Like, do you feel bad because you know what she's going through, but of course you're going to be frustrated because it's normal, so you're a person.
Be open, bro.
I mean, of course I will feel bad. I feel bad if I get mad at her in general, regardless of what she's going on.
Damn.
Because, again...
Ricardo's better than me.
You sure right.
Again, it's one of those things, it's all of us our fault, right, Ian?
Man.
Yeah, quickly. No.
As long as you know.
As long as we know, right? Exactly. No, I mean, there's times when, like, something happens and I'm just, like, questioning it. I'm like, what was she thinking? And again, that's why we are a, what do you call it? What is the collective word? We're a team. We're one.
Yin and yang?
Yin and yang. Because, when one falls off, the other one picks up, and vice versa. Like she said, I'm a little bit more relaxed than she is. But at the same time, I gotta admit, she's realistic in thinking, and I'm a little bit more relaxed in thinking. But again, we keep each other, again, flowing.
It's like a union.
It's a union, exactly. It's a union. I mean, one has to work, and sometimes one won't work because it's not applicable to that situation.
Correct.
But then the other one takes over. I mean, when it comes, like, for example, decorating a house, I have no clue. But if you want me to build it, I got it. So, she'll pick the color and I'll just, build the table.
Yeah.
So.
I need you to come here and build us a fireplace because we're struggling right now.
But I'm glad that you guys work together.
Start a fire.
And I mean, for me, Ricardo, as a woman, to see you as a husband and the mentality that you have towards helping your wife is amazing. And that's a great thing. And that's a blessing for her as well in her journey. And, very, very much big ups to you with that, Ricardo, because a lot of guys, they care, but they have a hard time with knowing what to do and how to help. And
well, it's I think it's one of those things that we get when we mature. I mean, as men, we're stupid.
Yes.
I got to say that. As men, we're stupid.
Yes.
And we think with a lot of testosterone sometimes. And,
yes.
But the thing is, what we have to remember when we enter into a union and we have a wife, we have a partner that is there to complement us. And again, her strengths, I mean, I try to keep up with that because there's things that, she's capable of that I dream of. So with that being said, I have to do my duty in trying to, do my best to, keep her at ease and to, take care of my part when she, has to take a rest.
Thanks. I'm glad you're doing that. So, everyone, I just wanted to go over ovarian cycle Orlando. It's an indoor ride to defeat ovarian cancer, and the website is give.ocrahope.org/Orlando. Oh, forward
Look at
slash. Sorry. I just know it's
leading.
slash.
It's leading forward.
I never thought about that. I just know it goes whatever. Right? Okay, so excuse me.
It's leading to the right.
/Orlando. I've been corrected by Mr. Ricardo.
Engineer.
But it's Saturday, September 21st from 1:30 to 3:30 at the Cycle Bar in Winter Park at 110 South Orlando Avenue, Suite 1. But definitely go on the website, check it out. If you're able to donate, please do so. If not, there's the Ovarian Cancer Research Alliance. Is it OCRA.org? That's the main organization that this is under. So definitely check out the website for information on ovarian cancer and helping with research and all that kind of stuff. So, but thank you both, Ricardo and Mai Linh, for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Love the show. Love what you guys are doing. You guys are awesome.
You guys can come back anytime you want. No problem. This is awesome.
Yes.
But you guys, please follow us on, what are the other things again?
Spreaker, Google, iTunes,
Spotify.
Anywhere that you would go to find
Apple iTunes.
a podcast, we are there. The Family Mess. Search us, The Family Mess.
Please follow, subscribe, and like.
Hey, we made it through a show without no kids because we got him out the house today.
Didn't even hear the dog bark.
Oh, yeah, he's sitting there quiet.
He's passed out in the corner.
Good.
He's sure
He's a punk.
It's that Benadryl.
We did good today.
All right.
No family mess today. We did good. Thank you all.
You guys take care. God bless.
Oh,
my God.
you got it. You got it.
He didn't know that trick. Come on, man. You can't. All right, man. We're gonna cut this recording.
Did you hear that?
That was nasty. You stink.
Oh, I didn't hear
I'm
that.
ending. All right, we're ending because no farting is nasty.
We'll get back to you soon with some advertising.
Mess, family mess.